Oh, you all, hello, it is Tease. Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well, hope all are safe. Excuse the background noise, because literally I tried to go somewhere quiet. It was partially quiet, and then, of course, the sound effects kick in as soon as I say action. But, so I guess I'm going to merge two videos. I made a previous video about stating the obvious, but I had to delete it, because I did kind of go on a rant, and so I was just, using some epithets. Why would you say it? I don't know why people act so surprised about things that are said in certain words. Like, here's the thing, just for a word of advice. Anyone speaking English, you're speaking a curse anyway, and then being in America, you're if you're not a criminal, then you're a curse anyway. So it's like we're literally like in the middle of hell, and then trying to monitor what we say. Like, to me, I'm just like, please shut the hell up. Literally, everybody in America are criminals, whether they know it or not, and that's just the short and sweet of it. But I'll reiterate the video that I made before I had to delete it. I didn't have to delete it, but I thought I went ahead and deleted it because, so pretty much stating the obvious. So the first thing that was stated, where there was a lady who she literally made a video that, oh, there's demons amongst us. And I'm thinking, like, from what I was thinking, I was kind of like thinking, well, maybe lady, she could very easily be the demon that she's talking about. And then also, demons are nothing new. Like, they literally have been around since the beginning of demons. So I'm thinking, like, that's kind of obvious and kind of random too, because it's like, really, demons, You got a whole demon in the White House, and you got demons running around America. Demons are actually coming in right now. This is the time to come into America right now as a demon or a criminal, because this is the time for it. This is time to set up shop for a demon or a criminal. So I just found that interesting. I'm like, so that's pretty much stating the obvious, and like, oh my God, there's demons amongst us, and I'm thinking, like, that's pretty much just like saying, oh, we have a president, or there's quote unquote black or melanated people in this world, or that roam the earth. And it'll be something like, duh. Even though some people don't know that, they don't know where everywhere that you go, it started off very dark, but literally stating the obvious that, okay, hey, there's dark-skinned people here in this world or on this earth. And it's like, that's something that they say, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Another thing too is, another thing that was obvious was someone else made a video. And this was probably a week ago, if that. I don't think it was a week ago. But about a week ago, there was a man, he was reporting on, he said, oh, do you know that Justin Bieber was outside kissing Jaden Smith in public? Like, pretty much, he was caught or spotted kissing his boyfriend in public. And I'm thinking, like, first of all, that's not the first guy-on-guy encounter that was in public. And second of all, the same dude that reported on the two guy-on-guys, that's the same dude that was partying with Diddy. But he argued that he didn't stick around, or he wasn't aware of any strange activities that go on at Diddy party. Well, I've been to Diddy party, but I didn't experience any strange activity. And I'm thinking, like, that's either A, because you didn't stay after midnight, or B, because you're not quite telling the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me you're in the industry and you just haven't seen anything strange, Yeah, so I just found that pretty interesting. Like, it's interesting how you report on that, but it's like, that's nothing new. Two guys coming together to his lips meet his, and like, yeah, no. Actually, I'm thinking men are becoming very feminine these days, more and more feminine. Even the men that you're supposed to think they're supposed to be on the straight and narrow, like, they're literally all fighting, like in little messy fights, or, oh, you try to set me up, we're not friends, or I'm not going to your church anymore. It's just like, it's like they're all becoming catty. The women are starting to, because some dude keep calling me bro, and I'm thinking, am I really going, just give me your genitals then. I'll definitely switch out. I'll swap out genitals. I won't be using them though, but I'll definitely swap out. I'll swap out, because I'm just like, it just, I mean, if the roles are changing, like, the men are literally flimsy, got on wearing their, running back on stage, grab their purse, and then put their, slapping the lipstick out of your hand, and I'm just like, like I said, I'm not going to use it because I'm not interested in women, so I'm like, I guess I'll take the penis, but that's it. But I don't know, I'm just like, oh, help us please. Where's the rock when you need it? Where's the rock when you need it? Okay, so this is the second part of the video. So there's a man, the same dude who's into white Jesus. He's into pink Jesus. And I'm just like, that poor guy. Because I'm really trying not to give up on him. Because I know he's very spiritual. Maybe he's religious. Because I think he's a Christian. But he has good messages. And I'm thinking, like, okay, it's good. At least you're on a straight and narrow. No matter people's beliefs. It's like, if you do the right thing, or if you have the right, you have right intentions, then I guess that's okay. Or, you can make the best of it. But he pretty much said there is no such thing as no eclipse on April 8th, but there is a man called Jesus. I'm thinking like, I wanted to say so bad, no, there is no such thing as pink Jesus that you keep trotting around. But I was like, let me go ahead and shut up, because ain't no sense in me saying it coming off rude. Because when I was going to deliver the information, or going to put my 2 cents in on people, I wasn't going to say, excuse me, sir, you know there's no such. I was going to say it real rough and tough, like, I'll tell you what there's no such thing of. Yeah, but that's pretty much what I guess I just went ahead and make a video about it. Like, there's no such thing as April 8th eclipse. Well, at least some people can argue that we did see the eclipse. I didn't see it because I wasn't paying attention. And plus, there was nothing for me to see in the sky from where I am. But the people who have seen it, whether it was real or not, because some people argue, hey, that wasn't the sun, or that wasn't the moon, or something looked different today. So even if people who have seen it, whether it was real or fake, they can at least say, oh, well, that's something that appeared to be an eclipse, or I thought it was, or it's said to be. But I've never seen this thing that you call pink Jesus. Not, you know, I mean, I guess other than in the Bibles or in these books, you Google who is Jesus and they'll show you this pink man that does not look like the description. But I have yet to see, you know, I have a video still waiting on pink Jesus, you know, so I'm like, okay. I'm not saying he doesn't exist, he just probably don't exist in this realm, you know. He exists in somebody's brain or somebody's dreams. But yeah, so I just thought I'd put that 2 cents in on that. Because, yeah, he was very, I tell you what there is. You know, like, I'm thinking, like, sir, you know, shut your believer ass up. And those people like that, they will kill you behind their beliefs, too. Because there's some guy, they had, probably not necessarily behind pink Jesus, but religion itself can definitely get you put out of business. But they say some people, if you don't fall in suit with those cults, and I believe Christianity is a cult, too. At least the church that I attended, it was very cult-like. Like, you have to be a certain way, you have to be conformed, or else, or they're not fooling with you. If you can't be controlled, you'll be exiled and stoned. So pretty much yeah, so if you don't pretty much if you don't follow suit or fall in line, that's your ass, so to speak. So there was this cult, the cult of I want to say it was like I forgot which cult, basically a religious cult. And I guess if you don't fall in line, you'll come up short. Like, if you speak out against them, like, oh, that's not the right doctrine, or if you basically tell them about yourself, that's off with your head, you might get stoned, and you'll be lucky if you get beaten to death with a bat or something. They say people are getting beat to death, come up missing, your head's getting chopped off. You can get effed up behind this congregation if you don't follow suit, or behind this religion. And I found that interesting, because I'm just like, wow, people really will go in on you over their religion. Yeah, so I thought I'd put that 2 cents in on that. Yeah. Woo. All right, I guess I'll shut up here. I just wanted to babble out that first video, redo the first video, and then add on to it with the young man who said there is no such thing as an eclipse. I'm like, it's not impossible to have an eclipse. And like I said, it probably wasn't a real eclipse, because some people say, oh, maybe that was a spaceship that was backing up in front of the moon, and you just happen to see it, you know, the activity in the sky. It doesn't really matter. But it's like, okay, if they have it so much as this is just a rainy day, and they call it an eclipse, from as you know it, okay, that was an eclipse. But this pink Jesus that you speak of, that's what there is no such thing of, because it's like the descriptions don't add up. And if you just do the math on the chosen people, or who would fit the description of the Jesus as you know him, as far as who's getting persecuted and who's being wrongfully punished, I wouldn't look in the pink man department. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna look at them like, oh, you poor men that are getting persecuted and in the image of the Lord. No, I never. So that's what I'm saying. People need to reevaluate themselves and wake up and smell the roses on that. But anyway, all right, well, be well and be safe.